Lil Durk and Goons pull up on Quando Rondo in streets, leaked footage. It looks like Lil Durk has finally got the revenge he's been manifesting. Late last night, Durk and his goons seemed to ambush Rondo while he was out front of a grocery store with no one by his side. What Durk and his goons did left Quando unconscious in the streets. Welcome to Lime Report. Today, we'll be telling you everything you need to know about the situation one detail at a time, so be sure to pay close attention. Before we get into this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword Durkio for a chance at our giveaway. Now, back to the video. I guess you can say Durk was not capping about getting a hit on Rondo, but it looks like he let him survive this one. Last night, in an alleyway next to a convenience store in Atlanta, Rondo was caught on camera being jumped by what looks to be the Chicago native Lil Durk and a couple of his goons. The only reason Durk was thrown into this was because he posted an Instagram story wearing the same hoodie as one of the suspects in the security footage. No further information has been released, all we have is the footage, and let's just say Rondo learned a lesson or two. As Durk and his crew pressed Quando Rondo, the first punch was thrown when Rondo started reaching for something on his side, but the boys got to him faster than he could pull whatever he was going for out. The rest of the footage consisted of Quando Rondo getting beaten on the ground by every single member there. Surprisingly, the crew left him badly injured but alive. Usually this would have ended the same way things went for Vaughn. Honestly, seems like that was just a warning for what's about to happen to YoungBoy. With YoungBoy the main reason Vaughn had beef with Quando Rondo, he holds a higher place in all of this. YoungBoy was very sus throughout the whole incident, playing the innocent card, but the likeness of YoungBoy plotting this is very high. Rondo being an affiliate of YoungBoy might have just caused all of Chicago to be on him, and every single person from the south side isn't so happy with Atlanta rappers and gangs there. The real question is though, why did Durk let Quando Rondo live when he had the opportunity to fulfill what he's been preaching the past 2 weeks? Looks like Durk had a bit of remorse for the Atlanta native, or he just wasn't trying to get into that much trouble. With Durk still being held on criminal charges, he can't physically do much in these situations. If Durk was caught on another murder charge, he'd just leave himself stuck in another jail cell, but this time could be the rest of his life. Really, that being the worst case scenario, Durk's goons always jump forth and take the blame for all of it. That's the true glory of being a king in the streets. For now, Durk will keep low until he has his plan on either finishing Rondo or taking it to the one and only NBA YoungBoy. Durk is really playing this one close. It's hard to not believe he did it just because of the Instagram story. Would Durk really be at the scene willing to throw himself back into jail? That seems too dumb for someone that high in the streets to do something like that, especially when this guy has a lot of people to care of. All we can do is wait and see the outcome with this investigation being so high in the works. It wouldn't be weird if something came out in the next week. The King Von case has had so many interesting outcomes, the first being Lil Tim pulling the trigger and then the video of Rondo holding Von that surfaced on the internet. Even the police sending shots just seemed off. Why would the police be sending shots if they didn't know what was happening? Luckily, those cops didn't strike anybody in the crowd. Investigators are questioning now 4 suspects they think had some connection to do with Rondo getting jumped. Durk is not one of these 4 unless he paid the cops. I don't know what other way he would be able to dodge this one. The 4 men are not being named. All that was said is that they are in fact from Chicago and do have ties with Lil Durk. That really does look bad on Durk's end. Do you think he was one of the men there that night? Make sure to leave a comment down below what you think happened. With all the emotions that have been seen come out through all of this, it really shows that Vaughn held the streets together. Being that Vaughn was one of the legends, he was inspirational to many of the young kids. You don't see many make it out of the streets, but he did, and now his family can live comfortably off of what he created. Only sad thing is, he won't be there to witness any of it. He truly got taken too young. Now with 2 kids that won't be able to have a father figure anymore, it changes the whole perspective of what Durk is going to do to the rest of those BDK members. Rondo was truly just the beginning of all this chaos that seems to be a war. NBA YoungBoy is obviously the next target, so he better make sure he has all his goons watching him, because if not, who knows what can happen to him. Honestly, no one wants to see another incident like that go down, so hopefully these drill rappers can keep it cool for a while. That's all we got for you guys today. Thanks for tuning in till the end. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword Durkio for a chance at winning our giveaway. See you next time on Lime Report.
When you watch a lot of your peers, pass away due to drug use, does that make you want to slow down? Like, rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
Yeah,
Like, how does that make you feel?
Nah, it'd be crazy. Like, that's shocking though, like for real. But it's like, it'd be like, you could die of drugs, you could die naturally, you could die of guns, and it's all that you like grew up off of. So it's like, I don't know. I don't be too much worried about it till it like, till it's like a close call with me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
Have you had one?
Nah,
Okay.
I ain't had no close call. I would have stopped everything.